Alright, didn't get back to the gardening last night, but gonna get to it today. Gonna repot these Roma tomatoes that I have. What's weird about these tomatoes is I got another tray sitting right outside with the same type of tomato. And I took them out of the bathroom and I put them out here under the light and these started turning purple. I don't know why, but they did. But right now I'm just separating all the different plugs. They're in those biodegradable cardboard plugs. I'm just taking regular solo cups, filling them up with some garden soil. So I'm going to repot these into. Now I'm going to thin them out after I get them in here. Get a couple of these cups with some soil in it. And we'll just repot these things. Just take a whole row out like this. Probably don't even need the knife. Just tear one off. And I know you can plant these pots in there, but I want the roots to be able to immediately get to the nutrients, because this is in starting mix right now and there's absolutely no nutrients in here. Roots aren't really showing that well. There's one on the bottom. I don't know if they got stunted when I brought them out here and kept them from growing too well or what, but get them into some nutrients they can start using. I've already done this with my broccoli, and I need to thin those out still. I think they're to the size that I'm happy with thinning them out. These tomatoes, I'm going to go ahead and thin those out because they're obviously not doing as well, and I don't know if it's because they were shocked coming from the warm house out here to the cold barn under the grow light, but I don't claim to be a pro at this. I'm really kind of new at it, so a lot of people have more experience than I do. I had a pretty good garden a couple of years ago and some raised beds that I made. I have 2x6s. I made my own soil because you have to out here in the desert. This ought to help them. A little bit of nutrients. Get the rest of these done and then we'll be back. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here. This is one of the plants that I just brought in from the house. Same seed. This is the one that's been out here in the barn for a while. It turned purple almost immediately. I mean, it was crazy how fast it started turning purple. And it's the same exact plant, same exact seed. This one's a little younger. He started getting a little leggy in the house, so I planted it a little deeper. But I don't understand it. And these look stunted. They got their true leaves and almost quit. And I don't know if that had anything to do with the colder weather being out here in the barn because it's not heated out here. But we'll see what happens. But since I got you here, once I put these in the cup, I take a little pocket knife and I go around the bottom. About 3 drain holes. So I will be bottom watering all these plants. These will go back up under the grow light that I got set up over there. Hopefully these aren't too damaged to not want to come up. I might be stuck with my one tray Romas that I have over here that I've started. That's all I started because I figured 30 tomato plants would be plenty to do everything I needed to do. That's it. That's all I do. 3 holes. 3 holes around the bottom. Just got to keep track of which ones you do because you'll be picking up the same ones over and over and Alright, so it took a little bit of time for me to get back out here while I was gone. I did get my white Carolina strawberries, the pine berries, I guess is what they're called, something like that. I did find a solution for those because they do need to grow before I can pot them. I have these trays. I just potted them in those for now. Short solution till they get growing in the plants. But I do have these other strawberries that probably could go ahead and go in a cup now. I think that's what I'm going to do now. I did save some cups for this. I do have my tomatoes that I'm going to sacrifice for the day to get these strawberries in cups because those are still doing okay and these need to get in something. And I'm out of dirt now from doing that, so we're going to add some more back. You see here, just Nature's Care organic garden soil. That's what I'm using for this. I made a big mistake last year with my garden and I tried using only the steer manure blend and nothing grew in that. And this year I saw on the package it says do not plant directly into it, so I guess I should have read that last year, but I didn't. Lesson learned. It's good to add in, but don't plant directly into it. Got a jug of water here. It's going to get my dirt nice and wet. Pull my sleeves up here. Just keep adding water till we have some damp stuff here. That should be plenty once we work it all in. So with these, just going to put a little bit of dirt at the bottom here. I'm going to take my plant. You can see the roots on those things are amazing compared to the other ones. The other ones weren't near this good. I probably shouldn't be doing this in the cups right now, but it's what I've got. I'm just going to pack some dirt in there. Once these things start showing some signs of life, we'll transplant them. I still haven't figured out exactly where I'm going to want my little berry patch. So it's still a work in progress. I thought I had a water spigot over by my well, but I don't. And I was going to plant these over by the well, which I might still. I'll just run a hose over there. There's one strawberry. All right, we got our little helper here today. Huh, Jacob?
Yeah.
What are we gonna plant?
I don't know.
What were the plants we were just talking about?
Gooseberry.
Gooseberries. So, like I was saying earlier, until I find out where I want the berry patch, and I don't want these to die, I'm gonna go ahead and get these potted up. I don't even know why I'm pouring this in here. So we found a couple pots. Actually, let's wait to use that. Let me grab this other stuff. I have a bag of raised bed garden mix. We use, put at the bottom. Well, we might just plant all the way in this. Looks pretty good. Jacob, you want to give me the other pot? Just put it inside of this one. Like I said, I just want to get these gooseberries planted. Get them in the pot. Getting the roots going before I start seeing it was too late. So like I said, I have a bad habit of that. So this is still moist soil. I'm not going to water this in until we're done planting. Jacob, you want to give me one of the gooseberries? Thank you. So now these do have thorns, so we have to be careful. Throw that away. It's one of Mommy's favorites. Now that she's had gooseberries, jam, she's all about these. All right. Ooh. I was going to say we were going to break the roots up, but we really didn't have to. They kind of did it on its own. Soil was kind of dry in there, so let's dig us a pretty deep hole here. I'm going to have to dump some of this out. That's a lot of roots. Watch out, it's got thorns.
I got poked by one.
You got poked by one?
Yeah.
Didn't feel good, huh?
Because I thought the thorns were only on the berries.
No, they're not on the berries, they're on the vine. So we're going to dump this out. Just leave a little soil at the bottom here. Pick this back up. Now, do I have any empty cups? Yes, I do. Let's take one of our empty cups here, use it as a scooper. Start scooping all this dirt back in. Soil. Excuse me. You are correct, it is soil. There wasn't as many roots on this as I thought there was going to be. Let's see where we are. Still got a little bit more to go. Not too much. I did read on the package that you want this planted up to the first node, but there's a rubber band in there. Seems to be going faster with my hand than it was with the cup. So, got one planted. Hopefully it takes off and does really well. We'll have to go fill up our jug of water. Get that going. Now we need to move the rest of this dirt out of the way. You're gonna pull it out over the tray so all the dirt will fall off in there. We can reuse that. All right, so this has a lot better roots on it than the other one did. And it's small. All right, so there we go. Gooseberries in the pot. Said he's gonna go get us some water in the jug. Thank you, Jacob. So now we're gonna water these in good, even with all the holes in it, the bottle that Uhtred put in there for us. Mr. Chews a lot. Chews on everything. Water them in real good. These pots do have drain holes on the bottom, so whatever excess water this soil does not want, it'll drain out. There we go. We do have to get our apple tree in the ground soon. It's in a pot. We dug it up from our old house and brought it over here, and I've got it in a pot right now, and it's not in the best of soil, but it's still alive and kicking. So when we get ready to do the next thing, we'll bring you back. All right, so we're gonna try this again tonight. Get these footage of these chickens put up. Last night was the first night that they'd actually put up a fight getting put up. So let's see if they do it tonight. Come here, chick. You got one. You gonna try to get some, Jacob? Bring him over here. One more. You can try. He's a runner. No, we're not going to have an ostrich. We're not going to have a road runner. We did get them all. Kids are here with the bottles. They've been waiting for these bottles. We're actually doing pretty good tonight, huh? They're not trying to beat you guys up. You're not going to be happy when they run out, huh?
No, probably not. They're gonna move like crazy. But they're gonna eat hay and green.
Brisket already knows he's running out, huh? Oh, Alex. They're not happy.
Let them suck on your fingers to make them follow you.
No, Nestle.
Alright, take the bottles out of here. Or they're going to try to come through. Let's see if they're going to make a bunch of noise. Trying to lick all the milk off each other. Yeah, they're all happy now. They got their bottles. Got to keep an eye on Nestle back there. I think she ripped her nipple a little bit too big while she was eating today. She got some in her lungs. Brisket's happy. Espresso's happy. They got their bottles. They think I got more. And we're definitely gonna have to keep an eye on her. See if I can zoom in. I don't know if you guys can see it, but her chest and her stomach's really going, and she can definitely tell there's something in her lungs. So I go get these bottles cleaned up, come back out here and watch her for a little while. I already got on top of her and tilted her head down. Try to drain whatever's in there out. She doesn't like me to do it, but I couldn't do it for very long. Not even sure it did anything or if I was doing it right, but so we'll keep an eye on her.